Hello loves, I'm Aspen. I am an embodiment coach, and today I wanted to kind of do a part 2 to a video I did a while back that was all about deepening your attention, and this video is kind of an extra thing that you can begin to add to that if you desire, all around intention. So I'll lay out and unpack what that is, what that means, ways to actually do it and put it into practice, and then why it might be valuable for you. I'll interweave those. So to begin, that last video about deepening your attention was really honing in on this fundamental, powerful, amazing tool that we have that we can grow in our capacity to use it to deepen our attention, specifically when we're speaking about somatic, so the body, and all of this through the lens of the body. So when we are able to relate somatically with our sensations in our body, we're able to relate to life in a different way. We have so much more options and choice and power when it comes to being alive and dealing with life. So to summarize in a nutshell, that video was really offering some invitations for you to train your attention, to begin to put into play deepening underneath the story and the narrative and kind of the running show that we all have going on, and to feel the sensations and the energy that's alive in the body. Because from that place, not only can we begin to shift, find some space, create some freedom, undo some stuff, but we can also drop into what's actually true and coming into the moment, which is the only place that we can do something about it, that we can have choice, that something new and different can occur. And so when we begin to drop in and deepen our attention, that can be used for really everything, right? That's the foundation of so many practices, right? We're training our attention, we're dropping in, we're deepening. So something that you can play with on top of, which is what this video is about, is intention. So after I have paused and dropped my attention and breathed and really felt and seen what's going on underneath the surface in the deep, dark waters, from there, from that connection, then I can ask myself a question of, what is my intention? So this is not to be used as because I want to fix it, because I want to make it better. I don't want to feel like this, so I'm just going to flip it on its head, make it positive, and then that's what I'm going to go do, and that's going to be my intention. Because it doesn't quite work. We're still left with we're kind of overriding what's actually true in our bodily experience, and we're just trying to control and kind of just willpower our way through, and everything is great and I'm happy. Doesn't feel great. And so this is more to get to the heart and the truth of what matters. I mean, that's the question you can ask if intention has different connotations for you of okay, what matters? So to give an example, you're out in life and you've got this kind of running story and obsessive looping thinking about what this person did and they are so wrong and how could they make me feel like that, and or a text message from your mother or an email that you received, right? Something that's just it's there, it's present in your body, it's present in your mind, you're just kind of going around and this is in the back and you're just in this funk and you're kind of stuck in this place. So, okay, I'm going to slow down, I'm going to pause, I'm going to deepen my breath, and I'm going to deepen my attention to what is really going on, to the life of the body, to the physical sensations, what is alive in my body. I feel heat, I feel constriction, I feel a numbness and a tightness in my solar plexus, I feel my jaw clenched, I feel my eyes are kind of fuzzy, zoned out. I feel kind of this constriction, tightening, as if I'm wearing a helmet, right? So you can drop in, you can start to feel sensations. And then from there, you can deepen further. If you meet something, you can breathe with it, you can allow some emotion to flow, you can use sound, movement, right? All of these tools that we have as a body to undo, to move energy, to let things flow, right? The body does know what to do when we begin to build the trust and let it lead and allow it to happen. So from there, you can be there for as long as need be and meet whatever and have it kind of unfold naturally however it does. And then what I'm offering here is to begin to play with connecting back to, okay, so what really matters? What is my intention? And in that example that I gave, maybe when I'm feeling those sensations, I tap into some real actual grief about how me and this person can't seem to connect and communicate, and I want to have like a loving, easy relationship with them, and like, why is it so hard? And so to meet that heartbreak and to feel it, and then once that kind of moves through my system and metabolizes or integrates or just shifts in whatever way it does, then in that space I sit down and I say, what really matters? What is my intention? And then from there I hear very clearly, or I feel, or I create, or I choose that I just want to connect to this person. I love them. Like, what really matters is that I love them and I want to spend time with them and I want to let them know that. So that then from there you can choose to take an action or even just move through the world in a more aligned, true place. We're connecting to what is actually true and what actually matters, so that we're living from that place and we're not living from the crap that we make up about it. And one of the regrets, there's like 5 regrets that people have on their deathbed, and one of the biggest ones is that I didn't live true to myself. And that's really hard for us to do if we don't even know what is true. And I mean, let me know if you felt that before, because I have. Like, we get so wrapped up in the stories that we make up about stuff that we don't know what's true. And so for me, the way that I find to be the most truthful and the most powerful and the most juicy is to drop into the body, because the body has wisdom, the body knows. And so from that place of true connection, then we can correct. Then we can go out and move in the world. And honestly, maybe we don't take action. Maybe it's not like and then I go do this. A lot of times it's simply somehow that energy shift and your embodiment of that alignment and integration. Then when you're moving through the world, people feel you differently. You are met by life differently. So it's not so much that like, okay, I figured out this thing and now, like, it can look like that, but it can also just be a very internal shift in your beingness that changes the doing, which changes the having, right? So that is an invitation to add to the deepening attention if you desire. And also I have to put this into just practicality terms of like, okay, great, I got it. Like, what the heck do I do? I have a pocket practice, a downloadable audio meditation practice that is specifically for releasing tension and setting intention. So it's super great for transitions throughout your day, for beginning, for end, where you drop into the body, you do some contracting, some moving, some breathing to undo the tension that we all hold in our bodies, and then to drop into your intention so that you're moving forward from a place of like, alignment, truth, let me go forth in the world. Some other practical ways, like I offered in the Deepen Your Attention practice or video, is to pause, is to just do a check-in. And to do a check-in like when nothing's going on, right? Just throughout your day, like, can I take a breath? Can I find my feet? Can I pause? Can I feel what's going on? Can I deepen my attention? And then if you want, you can add in the curiosity, okay, so what is my intention? And for me, sometimes, I will set an intention at the beginning of the day or a practice that I'm going to be putting into play that day. And that really allows me to come back to it. So if you begin your day with the intention to, feel joy or to connect with others or to be productive or to savor and be present, those little pauses and check-ins throughout your day can also allow you to come back to that intention, to come back to what matters, to come back into alignment centered around what your purpose is. Some other practical ways to deepen the attention and then the intention, the addition for this video, is the simple practice of just noticing, like doing a meditative practice where you're noticing sensations in the body. Because that's really the first step, is to learn that language. And so this simply looks like dropping your attention down into your body and feeling what's there as temperature, as pressure, as movement. And every time that you notice it going up into the thinking of, well, why is this here? And is that grief? Is that sadness? Or why am I shaky? Or blah, blah, blah. To just begin to train your attention to, soften, drop back down, because it doesn't matter. It does in the fact that like you can do something with that information and that can be helpful and all of that stuff. But in the purposes of you finding more freedom in your body and for your body to get more of yourself and your energy back, it doesn't really matter. The heat is heat. The trembles are trembles. The shakiness is shakiness. Your practice then becomes allowing that, noticing that, tracking that, being with it, breathing with it, and seeing what happens. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know, comment, subscribe, check out all the free downloadable resources I have on my website. I also have monthly memberships where you're really being guided and putting this into play in real time, in real life. And so it is dedicated time for you with you, that foundational relationship that really affects every single area of your life and is the one that you have for life. So it's a really important one to kind of put in some time and love. Monthly memberships around embodiment practice, around meditation. I also do live classes on Insight Timer for yoga and meditation and embodiment. And there's a blog, there's podcasts, there's one-on-one embodiment coaching if you desire to deepen into this for you, because we are all different and we all learn in different ways. And to have somebody to really walk with you and to guide you and to support you in you deepening and empowering your relationship to yourself is, I think it's super, super cool. So if you want to check that out, you can get a free discovery call where we can call and connect and chat and see what it is that you desire and how that could be co-created together, or even just offer you support or other resources. So check that out. All that stuff is on the website, and I'm sending you so much love. Mwah.